I'm here with Tommy Webb, session guitarist for Marshall Records, and also an educator, a guitar teacher, and a fan of using the Rock School syllabus.
Yep, that's it.
So we've been finding tones today at Marshall, and we've started with a blues tone, reminiscent of B.B. King. If you've studied any of the Rock School exams, or you're a fan of blues, you'll have probably come across The Thriller's Gone, which is a classic B.B. King tune. And so we've been trying to emulate that sound, and later on you'll hear Tommy playing a little bit of solo blues guitar, and then we've had a little bit of a jam inspired by B.B. King and those blues sound. So it's quite a clean tone, B.B.'s tone. There's not too much grit to it, not a lot of distortion. It's just sort of one of those on the edge.
On the edge breakup.
Yeah, type of sound. So tell us a little bit about the amp, and then how we've managed to get that tone.
So the amp's a lower gain amp, let's say a bit cleaner. And what we've done is used both channels of it to try and get a warmer sound. It's not too harsh or bright, it's quite a warm, mellow sound. And then as this doesn't have a master volume, we've kept the volume quite low so it doesn't break up too much. But if your amp does have a master volume, you want to keep the preamp volume lower and turn the master up, and you're going to get that nice warm open sound rather than too compressed and distorted. And then as this doesn't have a reverb, we used a light reverb pedal to add some space to it, and a little bit of, not drive, but just boost from a boost pedal just to lift the volume a bit and have it a little easier to play.
The other important part of tone is, of course, the guitar. There are a few different guitars. We don't actually have to hand a sort of a semi-hollow guitar like B.B. King tends to play. He tends to play that sort of Gibson 335 type of guitar. But we do have a guitar with similar pickups to give us a similar sound. So what did you do with the Les Paul?
So yeah, as we didn't have the hollow body, we went for a warmer sound, or as close as we could get with the Les Paul. So it's got the humbuckers, which are a bit more powerful than the single coils you'd find in a Strat. And we kept it on the neck pickup, so the pickup selector up. With the volume and the tone, they were all on 10, they were all the way up. But this gave us, a much warmer tone, more rounded, as opposed to the bridge, which is a bit harsher and more of that kind of rocky sound. And this gave us a bit smoother, a bit closer to, not a jazz tone, but that way, more so than a rock tone. Which if you wanted to recreate on, say, a Stratocaster, with your pickup selector here, it would be all the way up, or potentially one down, to get the out of phase kind of sound. Is, a classic Eric Clapton-y kind of blues tone. And then on a Telecaster, all the way to the left would be your neck pickup to get that warmer sound.
So whatever guitar we're using, we're aiming for the warmest sound we can create, and that's usually going to be your neck pickup. That will give us that extra bit of warmth to create that bluesy sound that we'll hear now as we hear a bit of solo guitar and then a jam from Tommy and myself.